Okay, I think we can get this thing going here. Wow, that's a bit on the loud side. We're gonna have to fix that real quick before we actually get started. Where's that master volume? There, I think that'll work. There we go, that takes the edge off it a little bit. Wow, that was loud. Forgot what the default settings were. We'll adjust them some more in a bit. Damn, that's loud. Still loud. At least to me. Do I have it in the middle? Yeah, I have it in the middle. Let's do this. Kick it down 2 under. Oh, wait a minute. Music volume. There we go. That's to match. Okay, that's a little bit more realistic. Wow, that was loud. I didn't realize it was so loud. Okay, so we're going to start. We're going to go through the settings of what we're going to do on this little thing. All of them. Set up our whole thing, and that's pretty much where we're going to save it, except for one time we're going to be changing it. I believe it's on Arboration. I can't remember. Anyway, let's get this thing started here. Here we are. Let's go through the settings. That's all we're going to do on this little short stream. Start here with this. We've already messed with this a bit. Messed with this down. We knocked these down from what their original were. Let's see if we can remember where these are. Okay, so that's where they are now, and we don't want that. So we're going to pick it down. 6, 6, 3. There we go. Let's see. No, we want the menu music. Don't care. This GUI scale is a bit of a problem. If I think, frankly, let's see. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4. No, it's 3. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay, slot scale, not too worried about. I think we knock it down a little bit. We don't change gamma. We do disable menu transitions. That's where it prompts you every time you do something in the menu. We don't want that. Camera scale shake, we knock it right down and make it look right at our sensitivity. So if we change our sensitivity, change your shake scale. Let's see, don't care about any of that. Too bright for my eyes. Definitely they've got that. We do want to toggle this. Don't care about that too much. We do for a minute want to see that. We will turn it off. We turn it. It doesn't really matter if they hide that or not. It's just more information for it not to worry about. Let's see. And that should do it in these particular things. That's all we have. Yep, is that it? Yep, so we'll save and exit there. Now we need to go into the actual settings of the game, which is absolutely crap. As you can see, we have no maps. We're going to do everything. All of those, and whatever shows up next. Okay, first off, start on the first page, I guess. This is bad. Need to set it there. All this stays the same. XP multiplier. Dun, dun, dun. We're just going to give ourselves 2, that's it. We want to get through the game, but we don't want to kill ourselves, do weird shit with it too. 3 works for us, that's fine. Repair structure cooldown. We ain't competing against anybody. We don't care. So 10 seconds it is. Dermot damage. Harvesting damage. That is stupid. Reset that to 1. You are going to not like it later if you're actually playing the game. Leave everything the same. Make sure deno count is set to 1. It's not always set to the maximum. You can actually set this higher, but this will do for now. Later on, we will have a problem with it, and we will set it every time we launch a particular map. Let's see. Yeah, I'm actually going to invite somebody, so we'll leave that. Dun, 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 dun. I don't want that on. We will be turning that on to check out frigging cryopod stuff later on quite a bit. And we will need to do that. You know what? I'm going to get annoyed here in a minute with that thing. That is still too loud for me. Let's go back to options. Let's take the music volume down 2 more. There we go. Alright, now let's go back in there. Let's go back to where we was. Oh my god, I didn't save it. Because I haven't, oh that's right, I haven't loaded it yet. That's fine. You gotta load it to save it. You gotta load a map to save it. Oh, just getting standard stuff to your setup, really. Yes, we don't, that's it. We definitely want all this stuff set right before we launch a map. Come back and have to deal with it later. Not so nice. Okay, so we will be setting that sometimes, but not today. We want it to run sort of like a PvP server, but one thing is we want to select this up and we want to remove that. We don't want to be messing with the gamma, so hey, we know light discipline. We don't need it. And get rid of that genoise. We don't need that. Let's see. We do want multiple platform floors. We do want to be able to respect and none of this stuff. And this still does not work. 795.8 put out a video about it. Still ain't working on PlayStation. It won't save and use the setting. Let's see what else. Make sure we don't have anything else missing here. No, we're going to advanced now. Let's see, what in here is we don't need? Oh yeah, this stupid shit. Don't need a setting loaded that we don't need. We are disabling PvE gamma. When we do turn it on, we don't want the gamma coming up. We do want that. We do allow that. When we turn the PvE on at certain times, we do want to be able to pick our shit up. And we do want to be able to build when we turn it on. We normally do not turn on PvE mode except for special times. And then that's it. And it doesn't really matter for us. Let's see. No, don't care about that. Don't care. Yes, actually, we don't want those timers to start at all when we do that. Well, we disabled it, so we don't care. Nah, we don't mind diseases and stuff. It just makes things. We do want some things. There's 2 caves that we need to. 3 caves that we need to friggin'. Oh no, there's only 2 because the other one we always do the same. Okay, so 3 caves that 2 caves that we will be flying into to do our stuff. It's just one of those things. We'll get to it when we get to it. Let's see. Oh no, we don't need these on there. We got a different plan for that. No, we do not want to increase our thing there because we're running in mostly PvP mode. We don't want to be sitting there for several minutes waiting for ourselves to reload ourselves back in. Let's see. Reset this just in case. Just a 3. So just always. And I think we just set that to 1, and that prevents us from having too much. And interval base, I think we just set to 1. I think that was it, yeah. Oh, PvP bone structures damage, yeah. Set this back down to 1. We're not competing against people. We don't need that stuff beat up later on. Okay, egg laying interval. We're going to leave this right now for 1. Mating interval. We're going to set this sucker. We are not competing against people, so we don't care. There we go. Egg hatch speed. Like I said, we ain't competing against people. We don't need to wait all day. 999. Set that to that. It works really good. Sure speed. Works excellent. Set it at 45. Food consumption speed. Just leave it alone. You need some of them to die later. Harvest health. Leave that alone. Respawn period. Leave that alone. If you want your stuff to come back faster, there is one map. We will change this to 0.5 later because of how bad that particular map is. It is a canon map and it's atrocious. We'll be fixing it later with this. Interval multiplier. This thing here. Set it down. We set it to 45. We need its opposite. Right there. Let's see. Grace period interval multiplier. If I'm not mistaken, I just did 45. Let's see. Oh yeah, I should have way the heck up out there. Yeah, so it takes an awful long time. Let's see. Just leave that alone. Actually, you can do this. I think we've normally done it this way. Because we're just playing by ourselves, we don't care. We don't want to have anything. We don't need to buff anything in this game, really. So we ain't buffing that, doing that. We're leaving the spooling time opposition set to stuff. If you leave them at 0, they'll use the map stuff, and that's what we want. Leave this also at 0. It'll use the spring there. If you want stuff closer to your structures, you can set that to 0.5 or whatever. Leave all that stuff alone. Come all the way down through this. Find Dino health. Because they turned off the single player settings, we need to set this back. And their damage. You need to set it back or you're going to end up with some weak dinos. If you turn off use single user settings, set these back. Otherwise, you will not have a very fun time. You'll have weaker dinos than ever. My opinion, this is the way it should be done. First place, when you and then not use single thing. Oh man, I hate it that they do it the way they did. Okay, so we do want that on there. I do want that for something later. Yes, we want the damage text this time around. Yes, raid feeding. We're gonna get ourselves another Titanosaur. Let's see, and we want it to be. Oops, I did that wrong. There we go. There we go. Don't need to change any of this stuff here. It really doesn't matter when you're single player, really, honestly. You do need to change these. They nerfed it badly for PvP. And you need to give yourself a little bit so you get something. This one here should stay at 0, at 1. And this one here, we do change. We do like a couple of things to have 2 floors. And without it, we can't. We usually run with Easter or one of the other, so we have bright colored dinos, but not this time around. So this is going to be right here. This is all of our settings here. This is what we're going to play with. And for us, this works really well. Oh, we do like there. Somebody comes in later, we definitely want that. We'd have turned it on later anyway, but it doesn't make a difference. Do it now. And we have everything. Yep. And like I said, this one here still doesn't work. We'd really like to play with that one too, but it's not going to work. And I didn't miss anything. Did I get everything in my thing here? Grace period. See, these two, once you set that one, you really don't need to do the other ones, but that'll work. And everything else is the same. So we don't want no absolute super dinos that we don't need, and we don't need no nerfed dinos neither. There we go, I think that's good. And we don't want to do any of this neither. We've already got on general. The XP is already up at 2. I mean, honestly, you really don't want to be setting these ones, or you'll just fly through the levels like nobody's business once you start messing with these ones up. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to be giving ourselves any more stuff than we need to. And we will be starting on our very next one, the stream that we do. I'm going to leave this running for a while. Right there on our thing. So I want to thank all you guys for seeing at least what we're going to be playing with. And we will be back to start this thing later. Let's see. We're going to put ourselves out for a minute right there. There we go. And next time we hook up, we'll have it all ready to go. And we'll be going right at it. Straight through all maps in a little bit of different order. Well, the canon maps will be in order, but we'll be field tripping to all the other ones. So anyway, we'll discuss that in the first episode a little bit more. Right now, episode 0. It's pretty much over. The Spark settings, single player ARK. It's Spark! Yeah, let's see how long it is before it friggin' totally blows me out of the water. Anyway, thanks for watching.